students here. It's a pleasure to be here. The school looks fantastic, and we're really looking forward to the presentation in a few minutes. Before we do that, we have first on our agenda public input. If there's anybody that wants to address the committee for any reason about any subject, please feel free to do so. Step up, identify yourself, and you will be heard. Nothing. Okay, we'll move on. We have a student report tonight. The student is a senior representative, Marina Delato. And Marina, are you here?
Yes, I am. Hi, Mr.
Oh, she's here. Okay.
I'm here.
All right, Marina's going to give a student report.
Okay, so to kick us off, tomorrow night is Spring Student Recognition Night, and that will be held at 6:30 p.m. in the auditorium. And Notorious, the high school a cappella, is performing at that. The Alliance concert, the benefit concert, was held 2 weekends ago at Ipswich River Park. The Cape Ann League Championship meet was held Saturday at North Andover High School, and the boys track team placed in 5th and the girls placed in 6th. And we had 2 Cal champions on the team. Nick Capizzuto placed first in the 100-meter dash and the 200-meter dash, and Brittany Angelo came in first in the triple jump. So that was really exciting. And along with that, the girls finished second overall in the Cape Ann League, and Mark Rolfs, who runs for the boys team, was nominated for the Gabe Passione Running Scholarship, and he actually finished as Runner of the Year for Cal Small. So that was a really great accomplishment. And then this week is states for Division 4, and Wednesday we're holding the pole vault state tournament at North Reading High School, and Friday will be every other event. So that's a really exciting meet. You should definitely come try and stop by. It'll be great. Sophomore MCAS was held last week in the school, and the seniors' last week of classes is this week. And June 3rd is our last day of school, so we'll have our senior assembly and then we're out the door. Grim Reaper Day was last Thursday, and that was presented by SAD. And basically that is to raise awareness of drunk driving and drunk driving accidents. Every 33 minutes, a person is killed by a drunk driver. So someone was killed, figuratively, by a drunk driver, and they couldn't talk for the rest of the day. There was a girls' tennis match today, and the girls' softball game had their senior game today, and as well as the girls' lacrosse team. And graduation is June 10th at North Reading High School. And for my senior work, we have our senior speeches for all civics and government classes. So for AP Civics and Gov, those start tomorrow, and I'm presenting tomorrow. And my speech is on obesity and healthy eating in America.
Don't look at me when you're talking.
No, I'm sorry. Sorry, Mr. B. But I decided we had to relate a topic that was really important to us and relate it to how the government plays a role in it in every life in America. So I chose this topic because when we talked about it on school committee with Mrs. Willis, we worked really closely with Mrs. McGovern, who is the head of food services for all schools. And I just thought it was a really interesting topic because obesity has become basically an epidemic, especially in the United States. So I'm talking about Michelle Obama's program, Let's Move, and how she has all her publicity on Disney with her healthy, like growing, you can grow your gardens and things of that nature, and state-funded programs to combat obesity in the United States. So that'll be my speech tomorrow.
Any questions for Maria? Maria or anybody else? I'd like to say this is Maria's last meeting as a student rep. She's a senior. She's graduating. She's done a fantastic job. 2 years, Maria?
2 years.
3 years she's been doing this. And she'll be getting an award tomorrow night at the Student Recognition Awards. So, Marina, thank you very much. We're happy to have representatives like Marina on the school committee. Next on the agenda, I'm going to turn it over to Mr. McKay, and he's going to, I think, do a presentation on behalf of the hood school. So, Mr. McKay, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Hello and welcome to the J. Turner Hood Elementary School. We are very excited to host the school committee here at the Hood School. Tonight it is our goal to showcase the Hood School. I'd like to begin the meeting by starting with the Pledge of Allegiance. I'd like to invite Mr. McKay to lead. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to publicly thank the members of my school council for a productive year this year. It's been a great pleasure working with Mrs. Ruth Bach, our music teacher, Mrs. Audrey Mayuski, our first grade teacher, Ms. Lauren McGrath, another first grade teacher, Mrs. Elaine Murphy, a parent, Mrs. Janine Imbriano, another parent, and Mrs. Erin Carlson, who was our community representative. I spent countless hours working with these individuals talking about goals and effective teaching and learning. It's been a great pleasure. At this time, I'd like to invite Mr. Larson up to talk about our student council.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you very much, Mr. McKay. Our school committee, superintendent, to our guests, our chorus, our student council, Ms. Kelleher, fellow teacher in the 5th grade, welcome and thank you for coming this evening. Our student council is made up of 8 boys and girls, and they've gathered some writing pieces to help inform you a little bit about the Hood School, a little bit about its history, a little bit about our student council, how we work and what we do. We've had a great year, and I just want to tell you, I am so very, very proud of each and every one of these fine young men and women, and I know they're going to make a great, outstanding asset to our future community. And so I'd like to introduce at this time Ryan Murphy. Tell us a little bit about the student council. Please welcome him.
Hi, my name is Brian Murphy, and I am the student council member here at the Hood School in Miss Keller's 5th grade class. I would like to explain to you how the student council is organized. To be in student council is an honor and a privilege. The student council is made up of 1 boy and 1 girl from each of the 4 5th grade classrooms this year. There are 8 student council members in all and 2 teacher advisors, Mrs. Curtis and Mr. Larson, and they help us with our student council activities throughout the year. Every day, we take part in some kind of service to our school community. We help each other with the daily announcements to help inform the school about special events and school spirit days. We help other classrooms in welcoming the day and honoring America with the daily pledge. Most important of all, we have tried to be a good example to the rest of our school, everything we do, every day. We all try to be a responsible and respectful group of boys and girls. To us, it is our pleasure to help our school with community projects and by promoting important holidays like Veterans Day, Memorial Day, and various prizes. This has been a great experience that I can carry with me for the rest of my life. And now, I would like to introduce to you Cheyenne Robertson from Mr. Larson's 5th grade class.
Good evening, and thank you for coming to our presentation. Before I was officially in the 5th grade, I really looked forward to being in student council. I thought it was cool, and I wanted to be one of the cool kids. But then I found out it wasn't all about being cool. It was much more. What I found out was the student council is helping out in our community. We had to be elected to student council, and be elected, we had to have a campaign. We didn't campaign by making promises of extra recess and better school lunches, but we did make our campaigns about responsibility, respect, and other character traits that our teachers help us understand would be good attributes for a student council member. We made signs and posters, slogans, and tried to let our peers know that they should cast their vote for who the best represents their classroom and our school. We let everyone know as best we could that being a student council representative is not just about the grades or how you look. It's more about who you are and your behavior every single day. I'd like to introduce Beth Needham from Miss Heffern's class.
I'd like to let you know a little bit more about what the student council does. We all take turns writing and saying the daily announcements every week. We also help the younger students say the Pledge of Allegiance every morning when it's their turn. During assemblies, we are often asked to do special tasks, like when we made a video about Veterans Day. We also act as escorts during parent-teacher conference nights. Taking part of the daily activities in our school has helped me learn more about what it takes to do work as a team in order to get things done. All of the things we do to help our community, I think the most important thing that we do is set a good example for the rest of the school, no matter where we are or what activity we are doing. And by doing so, I hope to have encouraged others to do the same. I'd like to introduce to you Julia Costantino from Mr. Quinn's class.
Hi, I'm Julia Costantino, and I'm glad to be here this evening as part of our school student council. Things like work, I have learned many things from our time together on the council. Things like working together on a team to get things done. We learned to compromise, listen to one another's ideas, and to support and encourage each other. I learned what it means to give to our community. When together with the rest of our team and our school, we help to show our respect for America's veterans and encourage others to do the same. We learned how to be good examples every day. To do this, we try our best to listen to our friends, other students, and our teachers. Being on the student council has been a great opportunity to learn these objectives and to help me become a better student. As our year together comes to an end, I'm glad that I was part of the student council. I hope to take everything I learned with me through the rest of my life. I'd now like to introduce the rest of our school student council, who will share with you the biography of J. Turner Hood, the man responsible for the name of our school.
Hi, I'm Sarah Buston from Ms. Keller's class. Joseph Turner Hood was a contributor, educator, and amongst all, a leader. He showed those around him what it meant to be selfless, yet accomplished. JT achieved this as a veteran of World War I, a teacher of science, a coach of football, basketball, and baseball, a principal, and superintendent. He loved learning and cherished the idea of helping others attain the ultimate goal in life, success. And here's Matt Carrieri from Mr. Quinn's class.
Joseph Turner Hood was born on December 25th, 1894, in Missouri. Throughout his life, J.D. Hood moved to many different places within the United States. He was a graduate of Oswego High School in Illinois, and after being awarded an academic scholarship, Hood enrolled at Olivet College in Michigan. He graduated in the spring of 1916 after completing the study in chemistry, history, and physics. And now I would like to introduce you to Stone Robinson from Mr. Larson's 5th grade class.
As a true example of American pride, Hood took a time out from learning to voluntarily enlist in the United States Air Force during World War I. The military eventually led him to Boston, Massachusetts. While in Boston, J.T. Hood went back to the field of education, and after completing work at both Harvard and Boston University, he received his master's degree in education. The decision to return to education eventually led him to recognized as one of the outstanding educators of Massachusetts. Haley Spellenberg from the Supplement 5th grade.
He was principal of Hopkinton High School from 1924 to 1928, principal of Wilmington High School from 1928 to 1940, and superintendent of North Reading Public Schools from 1948 to 1960. During his career, he worked closely with the Massachusetts Teachers Association and was elected president of the association in 1950. In addition to his career, many of Hood's written articles were published in the Nation School and Massachusetts Teacher. J.T. Hood worked diligently to increase the growth of education in North Reading at the elementary and secondary levels. As a community member, he also became president of the North Reading Rotary Club. The North Reading School District later named this elementary school after him in respect of many things he did for his community.